can't get him now. You're not getting him now.
Another thing I like in what you talk about, in specifically looking for in a husband, you have a number of character traits that I think play.
Good friends, and we know that they love us, and that we're prepared to allow them to speak into our lives and to say, "Hey, wait a minute." You know, for example, I remember years ago one member of our extended family, and the very thing that you're outlining took place. And I remember listening as a fellow that was about to take her out on a date was explaining to her mother that we tell people that when they asked him, well, how soon will these parts arrive at my business that he was selling? He'd just tell them, when do you need them? And they would say, you know, but by next Tuesday. He said yes. And then he was explaining to the girl that he wants to date's mother, there's no chance of them getting there on Tuesday, but I wanted the business.
Let's talk about leadership, because I want to maybe get away from this idea, the stereotype.
This is the opposite high point. Usually it's 10 in left lane, 1 in another lane. Wow.
Well, you know, it starts with love, doesn't it? It's the love that gives itself up to play the part.
Very true.
I mean, I try and imagine what it was like in the group approach. I think the kind of thing that you're alluding to, Lisa.
That's taxes and traffic on window.
You know, so Adam said to Eve, now put the daffodils over there and the tulips over in that corner. Don't be so great, you know. I don't think so. I think Adam was going, hey, Eve, I don't know. Let me help you. I mean, I'll carry them, whatever you want to do. So that idea of engagement, of partnership, of sharedness.
Where it's gonna go? Oh, you used it that time. Okay. Car we just passed on the right. Well, it's on our left, but the right. Must live in High Point. Yes, I'm gonna prove a point by driving just this high in the far left lane. Back there, mine. And I got another one, a truck. He's like, "Are you lost, man? Not supposed to be that far over." Why is this lane not getting up to speed? I don't see a big truck up ahead or anything. Come on, man. Good grief, mercy. Oh, it's an Audi. You should know better. Drive slow if you buy a car that expensive. So I got another slugs package up here. The reason why I'm not getting into the other lane is because that, again, the traffic lights are getting more clustered up, you know? Yeah, so, plus I gotta turn left anyway. I just wish, you know, other people in this lane can turn left soon, but they're like, you know, gonna stay here for another 5 miles or so. It's crazy. So, I don't think this Honda knows where it's going. Not my Honda, but the one ahead of me. I know where I'm going. Look at it. It's like weaving in the lane. Okay, Mercedes. That's 6. Why don't you have your blinker on, huh? Wow, you're a grade A DD, man. Jeez. Driving all slow like that, can't use an effing blinker. Really? Kidding me, man, kidding me. Oh, bad move. Oh, wow. You feel like whacking? Surprised that this Jeep didn't honk. My jumbo jet, smashing baby. I wish the Civic would speed up. What the world's going on, man? Good grief. Watching the birdies or something? In the left lane, bro. Yep, now you speed up. I see how it is. Oh, that's really smart. Have to slam the brakes on still. Look at this Suggs package. Well, dang going, man. Oh. I was like, get in the lane, man, but seriously. God, 6. Is that uncalled for or what? Asshole. These people learn how to pave the frickin' roads right here. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell's going on up here? Oh my word. That's 6, man. Shouldn't be that far over if you're driving that slow. Especially in this kind of conditions. Are you nuts? Oh man. Crazy. You don't have to put your brake lights on so soon, honey. Nah, I'll be back up about it. That's a cool lap. I'm trying to figure out. What the? What are you doing, slow? Oh my gosh. Yeah, how about a blinker, huh? Yeah, that lane goes over there. Jeez. Figures he's a Floridian. God, 6 live. I think they really need to do something about this intersection here. I mean, I know it's like busy, like, 4 hours out of the day, but still, roundabout, a temporary traffic light to just, because that poor car's been waiting there a while. Well, even longer than I was earlier today. weird. They use the blinker to turn, but they can't use the blinker to change lanes. Wow, you forgot your blinker. Ooh. Oh, wow, this person really doesn't know where they're going, I guess. Okay. Hey, you guys getting over or what? Oh, look, now this got a car right to the left of us. A lot of room to spread out. People definitely can't move today. Partially clear. Crash blinker. Oh, customer uh-oh, it's a business not using their blinker. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's the that's my sound effect for police lights. Oh, you took some extra initiative, put some antlers there on the car, didn't you? No. But I almost always find myself, as soon as I get off 73, almost always I'm in the far left lane for some reason. Because there's so much traffic coming off of the Guilford College Road there. So, you know, you do the courteous thing, and I figure I'm going to have to turn left a couple miles anyway, so, hey, you know, a couple birds with one stone, you know. Of course, I know. I might be passing this guy with the no blinker, so, anyway. Yep, you're sticking right there, ain't you? Pretty bad. AAA doesn't know how to drive. I mean, that's up there with bus drivers, police officers, pizza delivery drivers. Yeah, I was one for 7 years. Yeah, those are ones you should probably expect to drive okay. You know, most of my old co-workers did. There were a couple maniacs, so needless to say, though, they didn't last long. One guy was, he was there for maybe a week or two, and I saw him out on the road. He was driving like a maniac, and sure enough, he got into an accident. He was at fault. You know, they're not going to fire you if you're, you know, the victim of an accident. People just want to stay in the left lane today, don't they? Wow. Now Mazda wants to speed up, apparently. I don't understand. Look at this. Look at all those people in the left lane. It's like 10 cars in the left lane, like 1 or 2 in the right. I have a couple names for that. One is Suggs Package. The Braves, it's my favorite football team, the Baltimore Ravens. They, when they won the Super Bowl, last one Super Bowl, because they won 2, back in 2012, there's this situation where they line up like a bunch of offensive, like 3 or 4 offensive linemen. And Suggs was deep, you know, D-line, but they lined him up, called Suggs Package. Another one I call it the High Point situation, because I don't know, people in High Point, they just love to stay in the left lane for no reason, apparently. Yeah. Crazy. It's always the Palladium. Red. stop for another 3 miles, buddy. Okay, I'm being sarcastic, but still. Cars can't use your blinker. Oh. This guy just loves his brake lights, but hates his turn signal. Seriously, pickup truck. Wow. Boy, that's unsafe. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's terrible.
And also, I mean, you know, the horrible tales of coming out of Bladen and Robeson County, those, I mean, Jim was elected 35 years ago, and that stuff was being talked about then.
Really?
So, I mean, yeah.
Remember, there were allegations of various kinds of misbehavior back in the 90s in those same counties in congressional races. Remember the race, I guess it was it Charlie Rose's race, where there was an actual investigation?
Not the disgraced CBS talk show.
Another thing, the authorities said there weren't enough votes to turn the outcome. That has become
Different Charlie Rose.
part of the story here, which is that, you know, most of the
they're not the one that has big hunchback
around the country, you get a new election if there's enough votes that could potentially overturn the outcome. But that's not necessarily the standard in North Carolina. And there's also a problem of if there, and of course we don't know for sure, but if there were any absentee ballots that were collected but not turned in, then you've got a sort of a difficulty of calculating the potential for
The question was, you can't go back and redo it.
Well, what the General Assembly give it, the General Assembly can take it away.
Law is a law.
They're in this circumstance, they're repealing that little bit of the law.
So let's play what if here. We're going to have a new primary election. We're going to see Robert Pittenger and Mark Harris in that for the Republicans.
It's dangerous.
I think that's to be determined, and you know what happens in this investigation. You know, some of the
I kind of got in this lane because you were supposed to be another lane truck, but
exactly. And you know, if you open it back up, there were Robert Pittenger said during his primary and after the result of that he suspected or Pittenger wins the primary. And then
what the?
A lot of explaining to do if he runs again. Some explaining. I knew that was coming. But I mean, I think that we'll see how this all. Obviously, we don't know all the facts of that one.
2 light cycles on Monday at 1:15 in the afternoon. That's.
I mean, it was a bombshell. It was their lead story on their website. The other thing is that the legislature is bound and determined to try to fix absentee ballots.
That over there.
They're saying they want a photo ID, but I mean,
people playing hooky today.
You've got Joe Soldier over here in Afghanistan who's asking for an absentee ballot. Getting a photo ID going to be problematic.
I'm not sure it would be difficult to get somebody deployed to the field. That wouldn't be so hard. There might be other people for whom that would be more of a challenge, but there is already in the new law some tightening up on the absentee ballot requirements, and I think they should be looking at some kind of ID system. In the long run, we all know that is how this is going to work. You're going to take a shot of yourself, or there's going to be some way to other countries have already invested more in ballot security, both absentee and in-person.
Criminal penalties associated with these kind of things and this election fraud that you're seeing playing. I think those heavy criminal penalties will be a deterrent for people to do this. And other states seem to be able to have figured this out. We can do this here in North Carolina.
Well, and certainly the legislature is going to be working on that as well as other subjects. The governor and other people who object to it. What do you find that's offensive in this voter ID bill? All of the requirements, I mean, driver's licenses, passports, military and veteran IDs, tribal enrollment cards, college student IDs, municipal and state employee IDs, ID cards the DMV issues, everything but cards signed from Epstein's mother on the Cotter show, if you remember that. So are there problems still with that?
You know, I mean, the issue is not the laundry list of valid voter identification means. It's, did we need it in the first place? And here we are, we're talking about...
Point, isn't it?
Well,
seriously, dude.
I know. So, but we didn't need it in the first place. We now have filled the Constitution with one more thing that we didn't need, along with the hunting and fishing amendment. We didn't need it in the first place, and now we just
Driver's seat
more
ghost,
laws,
looks
more
like.
regulations. With like
Ghost driver!
You don't need more laws and more regulations.
Jump here.
State treasurer, Treasurer Falwell, I was going to call him Representative Falwell.
It's Monday, right?
Said he wants to reduce the spending
This is
in the
Monday
National
night.
plan by $300 million.
About
And so he's
7:20.
and he said,
Evening.
hospitals, you got to give me that money. And the hospitals are
Traffic
like,
is
"Whoa."
terrible.
But the interesting
Oh, nice
thing is,
blinker.
I think this is
No, it's
actually
got contraflow. You don't put your brakes on.
out of the
Come on.
So the state employees health plan is a self-funding cost, is not insurance. So it's not let the state employees health plan. This has been frustrating for anybody who works.
Free weekly email newsletter and give your feedback and read my weekly column. Be sure to visit our website, ncspin.com, or catch NCSpin on Facebook, and join us next week when we'll have more about
I don't know why this song.
state. Stay informed and watch out.
This person is like crazy.
Did you know 80% of North Carolina's harvest is made into food products in other states? That's why food scientists at NC State are
For eligible park and ride passengers, get details at WSTransit.com or call 336-727-2000. The Winston-Salem Transit Authority, wherever life takes you.
When you're Arby's, you can do certain things, like
Are you serious?
beef and curly fries onto a sandwich.
Come on.
Add horsey sauce,
Oh my
Arby's
gosh.
sauce,
Well, at least they had their blinker on, but
cheese
still, that's-
sauce on there.
Yeah,
Sell them
get
two
behind
for
me and
$6.
then shift
And when
over,
you're
you know?
Arby's, you can call it the Arbinator. Because if you aren't, Arbinator is a super strange name.
Don't
to
wait
just-
till the last minute, you know?
Arby's.
Seriously.
We have
Look at this guy.
And participating artists for a limited time. Indeed knows finding the right hire takes time away from your business.
Hiring a qualified data engineer felt like a second job.
More job seekers
Nice
use
blinker,
Indeed
by
than
the
any
way.
other site, so there's no better place to find someone with the skills you're looking for.
342-4261. At Rockingham Community College, you start local and go far. 98.7 Simon, we play everything.
Use the freaking lane. Cheese and crackers. Okay, Dominoes.
Tonight on Unsolved Mysteries, it's Monday night. Why is there so much traffic out there? Also, why can't people drive with a lick tonight? Oh my gosh.
You know? Usually it's Wendover. That's the problem. Wendover from High Point to Greensboro. After that, it's like smooth sailing. But tonight, man, you know, I'm like a couple minutes from home, and it's like causing me problems. Child, please. Jeez. Oh.
They agree.
Well, I have a question based on, Catherine, you're talking about expectations. Have you read
Oh my goodness. Look at this clown.
So you're talking about, you know, maybe people aren't doing dates.
Okay, I liked it. Maybe not all. I don't know if Lisa can speak to that.
No,
But
since you were friends first.
right, if you know them, it's kind of more fun to spice things up,
Ah.
not just do some formal.
Jeez, a blinker.
But then how did you know?
Wow. Huh.
How did you know that was an actual date?
The conversation while we were.
Not
eating
that
breakfast.
hard, people.
Oh, but the guy should always do that on the first date, just because I think it sets a great. I mean, I always say, and I said this in my book too. This is like the guy's opportunity to do a personal PR campaign. And
Hey,
that's
somebody's
our
got to do
guy.
the job.
Most
Be
of the
me.
guys out there are going to be all weird about it.
Turn the signal and pay for
Split it or whatever. You know, are we at the right level of making some better decisions for myself and better
Come on,
decisions
man. Pay
for who I
attention.
dated? Because honestly, throughout my 20s, I had convinced myself that I never wanted to be married. I convinced myself that marriage didn't matter. And it was because of the people I was dating and the decisions that I was making. And they really weren't marriage-worthy people. But I was still kind of out there dating and just not really
Will you
living
slow
the life
down
that
for the ramp is
I
another
knew I
2
should
miles
be
up
living.
there.
But once I kind of let those things go,
Paying attention.
Opened myself up to really dating nice young men, which was Lamar. I said yes.
Nice blinker. Don't you hate when that happens? Somebody's turning, then next thing you know, the light turns. There's no turn lane either, because the imbeciles that run High Point want to build a baseball stadium instead of improve the roads. Chad. Yeah, whatever. Good, another light. Might as well.
Well, it's nice you use a blinker there, Monster.
Nope, too late. About to hit me. You wonder how's it gonna be. Goes down. How's it gonna be? There's nothing between you and me. 'Cause I don't care. How's it gonna be? How's it gonna be when you're not me anymore? How's it gonna be? Wanna get myself lucky again.
The legend lives on from the Japan on down the big league they call the lake, it is said, never gets up again when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more, the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good shipping true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. Ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from Sunville in Wisconsin. As the big fish go, it was the most with a
Hello.
well seasoned,
Don't want to cooperate. Fine.
including some turns with a couple of steel browns when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling?
Still over here like a not a care in the world.
The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and away Does anyone know where the love
Oh, we're getting ready to hit the iron barrel. I better get over.
2 hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have gone deep into the water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters.
We're gonna do a, what's his name? Zep, I think? Anyway,
superior scenes in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Oh, Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The island,
oh my gosh,
the sportsman.
Woo, traffic! My goodness gracious.
Farther below Lake Ontario, takes in what Lake Erie can send her. The iron boat as the mariners all go, with the gales of November remembered.
Still got green arrows, so we might be able to make this. We might be able to make this. Might be able to make this. Might be the operative word. Okay. Hopefully. Nice blinker, by the way. Anyway. Hey.
In a musty old hall in Detroit, they prayed in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up the dead when the gales of November come early.
Day 29. Whew. Hopefully be in the lane this time. Looks like it, so.
Talking with a wall in between us. So you are communicating with me not only because I can hear your questions, but because I can see your eyes. intangible but yet is recognizable. That is so powerful that it has
waiting for next year
transcended the things that are spirit. So that beauty starts on the inside and then is outside. And I don't want to sound crazy about it, but you know, look at me compared to the guys. Sue had to be prepared to do that. Because if you look at me in relationship to those guys you talked about, the surfing boys, I mean, these guys have muscles in places I don't even have places. My hair hung down the back of my neck.
Appreciate it.
They were all like, you know, Vietnam guys. I would have been like an anti-Vietnam war hero type. I weighed like 139 pounds soaking wet. The whole thing. What in the world what did I have going for me? Humor. And if you talk to Sue.
And when you buy directly from the Boundless website instead of from other places, you're joining our movement and who are a huge part in keeping the Boundless show on air.
Come on, Hyundai.
So go to boundless.org, go to the drop-down menu, and click on Store.
Wow, that was a pretty good lane change, not. Somebody forgot. Why you slow down? Oh my gosh. This guy's bipolar or what, man? His speed limit hasn't changed, man. I don't know what to do. I was doing 80, now I'm going to slow down here. The thing. I was wondering what that overpass is for. Okay. That's I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. Trying to be like blink, blink, blink. That's not a sign how the meeting's gonna go. Oh man. That's crazy or what? Like almost like too crazy. That's funny.
Safety pins holding up the things that make you mine.
Oh, nice lane change, idiot. I hate when people do that, you know? It's like... side of the road there, honey. I'm just passing here. Man. Of course I'm not using my blinker, even though I work for DHL. I need to set an example, but screw y'all. Doesn't want to get over, apparently. Pretty sad. Get over, not I. I'm so happy! Woo!
lost, there is room. Wings of dawn, drifting seas of shine. Even then, your strong right hand has never failed to guide me on. Great is your faithfulness to carry on with a sinner like me. Oh, and great is your faithfulness, turn shame into victory. Your grace has never let me be.
Man, what in the world is going on?
Defeated patiently. Oh, so great is your faithfulness, turn shame into victory.
Oh, I remember this Honda now. No blinker, right? Left blinker. That's great. That's good. That's really good. Whoa. That lane change. This guy's doing a good example. Setting a good example of being all the way over with this truck like the heck's all these people going? Good lord. Oh my gosh, man. That's crazy. Shit. Whoa, man. Jeez. That Dodge had blinkers flow this night. Oh, he's from Florida. That explains everything. See, I'm the one setting the good example for Florida, not that guy in the Dodge, that's for sure. You gonna sit there? I guess you're gonna stay there. Alright, whatever. Nice trying to nail me. Thankfully. on. Cheese crackers. Oh, New York. Alright, come on, man. What the heck is with these drivers? Jeez, man. Come on! Good. Look at him. He's still over there doing 70 and a 70. Ridiculous. Hold me up like that. God dang. That's probably late 80s. Might be a 90s. Yeah, early 90s probably. Okay, nobody else wants to get over. Where's P-Sop doesn't want to get over. Apparently, he's sitting there like a knucklehead. Mr. Penske, sink or swim? Alright, good. That was still a little questionable there.